Okay, there it is. Let's tag everybody quick. So we'll go with Andrew, Travis, Godsey, Brandon. Sir Tech and Lauer. Austin, Steven, Wilkins, Vince, the Centio's in there. Dan. Yeah, this stuff's pretty cool. How you guys doing? There's more of this, so you probably will have at least one more of these. He has 4 boxes left, and I'm hoping they're still there Monday. I'll just grab them all, and we'll do 2 more. But I also found out there's a version of this, and he has it. He has several boxes of it that are criminal history, like history of criminal autographs. You know, like Al Capone and that sort of thing. And like all different like famous serial killers and everything else. It's like an autograph version of it. Thought maybe I'd try that too. Maybe I'll grab a box or 2 of that just to look at it. Something different. Get some historical autographs. It's Don. Who's in this? So who knows? I'm getting creative. She doesn't know I'm live, sorry. Dan, AJ, Steve, Josh is in it. Let me see what else. Oscar. Steven's in it. Justin, Scott, and Nadeem. Orange, Scott, Cock, Nadeem. Boo Hala. Alright, there you go. Everybody's tagged. Cool. Let's get the gloves on and we'll rip this stuff for you. Alright, I think I'm going to do a little bit different this time because there's 80 of them. It took me like an extra half an hour on the break to top load them. I'm just going to sleeve every one of them and then I'll top load them when I'm done. I'm in the middle of packing anyway, so they'll probably get packed immediately. Looking to get all this stuff out by Monday. Well, I'm going to get it all out. It's that simple. Okay, gloves are on. Sleeves are out. 80 autographs. Here's the first one. We pulled some sweet ones in the first box. Boxes. We did 2 of them. There's 5 packs. And then there's the second one. Here's 5 packs. Alright. There they are. 80 autographs. This will be fun. Let's see what we pull. Hopefully we get something crazy. Maybe a Mantle. Who knows? There's some big names in this. Okay. These gloves are going to drive me nuts. Here we go. First one's going to Texas. Billy Sample. Oh, wait, you know what? Hold on. Before I go nuts. I almost missed it. Let's run through the teams just so it's on the video. Andrew Seeger's got the Tigers. Godsey's got the Indians. Brandon Bevout's got the Dodgers. Bob Surtak, the Phillies. Austin Lauer, the Mariners. Stephen Wilkins, the Padres. Dan DeClercq, the Orioles. Brett Ross, the Braves. Mike Kefauver, the Nationals, which is the Expos. Matt Runyon's the Rangers, so you know you got that one right off the bat. Alexander Michael, the Red Sox. AJ Gustavo has the Astros. Vince DeCintio's got the Pirates. Don Whalen, the Giants. I think he had them in the first one. Steve Barnhouse, Cardinals. Christopher Pepple, the Athletics. Dan DeClerc, the Reds. AJ Gustavo has the Mets. Barnhouse Steve has the White Sox. So Freddie's got the Rockies. Whalen's got the Yankees. Oh, cool. There you go, Don. Oscar Barrera's got the Cubs. Stephen Wilkins has the Blue Jays. Scott Cuck has the Twins. Justin Large, the Angels. Scott Cuck's got the Royals. And Nadeem Abu-Hala's got the Brewers. There you go. That's how it played out. He just made a comment. Let me just minimize that so it doesn't... Alright, now I'm ready. I always seem to forget that for some reason. Alright, so the first one is Billy Sample of the Rangers. And I always show the authentication in the back. And I'll sleeve them. That way it'll go a lot quicker. You won't be waiting for me to top load. And at the end I'll recap all of them and then top load them. Second one, Toby Harrah of the Indians. The autograph going across the bottom. That is going to go to... Once I get a feel for where everybody is here. That's Travis Gotze getting that one. Toby Harrah and the Indians. Third one. We're looking at John Tudor of the Red Sox. It's not a bad one. He was pretty decent if I remember right. There's the authentication. So the Red Sox was right in the middle there, if I remember. Alexander Michael. And then we've got Tom Howard of the Padres. That's on that upper deck card. Remember them? There's the back. The Padres is going to be Stephen Wilkins. Yeah, that would be sweet. What if we pull that? That's going to be insane. Atlee Hammaker, Giants. That's Don. There's your first one. Blue Sharpie right across the middle. There's the authentication. Then we've got an older card here. And it's going to be going to Stu Miller of the Orioles. There you go. Looks like it might be in pen. Yeah, it's written in pen. Right across under his chin there. Stu Miller of the Orioles. And that's going to Dan DeClerc. What year is that? 1963 on that one. And then the Cardinals pick up the first. John Urea. That's pretty cool. Who has the Cardinals? That would be Steve Barnhouse. There's the authentication. That's a 1979 Topps card. And the last card of box, the first pack is Tom Pagnozzi. I think that's the Cardinals. Yeah, the Cardinals again. And there is the authentication on that one. Tom Pagnozzi, back-to-back Cardinals for Steve Barnhouse. Yeah, this is moving a lot quicker than the other way. Alright. Yeah, I was working with no checklist or anything last time. That was just a feeler break in my mind. This makes it easier. Here's Mark Davis of the Padres, starting off our second pack. There's the authentication. And that's going to Stephen Wilkins. Second card is Keith Comstock, Mariners. I remember him. That's black Sharpie. '90 Fleer. And then we have Chuck Carr, the Mets. The Mariners was Austin Lauer. The Mets is AJ Gustavo. There you go, AJ. Here's your first one, Chuck Carr. Yeah, and it even says on there that if you go to put these cards to grade, if you want to grade these cards, and they won't accept them, then Historic Autographs gives you your money back. So I guess you got to go through them. I look up their website or whatever and go through it. There's Dyer Miller of the Orioles. There's the authentication there. That's a 1977. Orioles was Dan DeClercq. Oh, this one I know. Floyd Bannister of the Astros. I remember him. Astros would be AJ. There you go, AJ. There's the authentication, and that's a 1978 card. And I'll top load all these at the end. Dean Chance, Angels. Angels is just enlarged this time. There's the authentication. That's 1966. Dean Chance. And then we follow that with Frank Lucchesi, Phillies. There you go. That'd be Bob Surtek. That's pretty cool looking. Some blue pen. Authentication there, yeah. It's a manager. The Phillies manager, 1972 card. Oh, no kidding. There we go. There's Rafael Ramirez of the Astros. The authentication there. Astros is AJ again. Yeah, we got some decent managers, too. We got Sparky, what is his name, from the Tigers. And then we had, what's the other one? Oh, Dusty Baker, Cubs auto. And the last one, too, Tug McGraw. I forget what else. I'm pretty sure we had a Nolan Ryan, that team card. Shannon and I and Vince DeCintio did some research, and it looks like that's who it was. All right, there's a Philly Ramon Aviles. Phillies, who has them? Bob Surtek. Jeez, oh man, we have so many more autographs to go through. Steve Henderson, Mets. It's like blue pen auto, 81 Donners. I still remember going up and buying these cards for like 10 cents. Remember that? Remember the good old days? Go up and you get $1 and you can run up and get 10 packs of cards. We had a store right up the road from our house. There's Lee Lacy, Dodgers. And he autographed it on the back. They said there were cards like that. There it is. That's a 1974 card. Yeah, that's cool. So the Dodgers get one. That is... Where is it? Brandon got that one. I got Bill Fahey, Padres catcher. There's the authentication. That's 1981. And the Padres was, again, Stephen Wilkins. He's picking up, I think, 3 now. This will be my first one of this team out of all of them. And that would be a Pirates. Mike Easler. Pirates pick one up this time. I don't think they did the last one. That's Vince DeCintio. And he's a Pennsylvania guy, so he'll probably like having some Pirates hits. It's 1982. I'm not sure. There's no checklist. We're just pulling them as they go. All they guaranteed was there's 2 Hall of Famers per box. And yeah, it's from 1957 to 1994. Cards. Tom Haller of the Giants. That's an older one. That's Don, 1963. There you go. But there is definitely some decent hits in this, so it's worth doing. Fred Norman, Cardinals, pitcher. That's one of those ones with the facsimile and then the autograph right above it. There's the authentication there. That's 1980, is it? 80, yeah. Cardinals get that, and that is Steve Barnhouse again. Then we got the Braves, Craig McMurtry. I think that's Brett Ross, if I remember right. Yep, he got the Braves. There's the authentication. That's an 85 Fleer. Just so everybody knows, 6 o'clock I've got a quarter case of Donruss Optic 2020 hitting. It's just going to start. I've been trying to get cases of stuff, but from what I'm hearing, Panini and Topps are not sending full shipments. So they're getting like half shipments and they're getting bought out like immediately. So I'm going up like the day, even 2 earlier. And shipments are way off too. Like cards are supposed to be there at certain times and they're not. It's really weird what's going on right now. Dan Plesac from the Brewers. That's going to be Nadim. There you go, bud. So I'm grabbing what I can grab when I can grab it. This next week, Topps Museum 2020 is coming out. And WWE NXT, they're going to be 2 things that I grab. I'm going to try to grab several cases of each. Because last year they were pretty popular. We just did a bunch of 19 museum and I liked it. 20's fun. There's Giants leaders. Who is that though? Is it Brett Butler? It looks like a B. Malay? I can't tell who that is. You're going to see that in this. Like, you have no idea. It looks like Bill Malay, but I don't... Yeah, he's not on here. But Brett Butler is. I'm not sure. That's one we'll have to look up and find out. What year is it? Here it is. The year's on the bottom, so you can actually Google the card. 89. So it would be 88 team leaders. 1989 Topps. You probably find the card and figure out who it might be. But the Giants is Don Whalen. So you get that one. Then we've got the Phillies, Todd Froworth. There's the authentication from 88. Yeah, Yankees, we're due. I think we pulled 3 in the last one. Plenty left. There is Rich Bordy from the Cubs. Cubs picking one up. That's going to be... Where are you, Cubs? Oscar Barrera picking that one up. And the Phillies was... Why can't I see them? There they are. Bob Surtex, the Phillies. Good, because there's another one for him. John Morris, Phillies outfield. Donruss 92. Bob Surtex grabbing a Philly there. There's the authentication. Oh, nice one here. Paul Molitor. There you go. Nadeem picking that one up. See, you get gems like that popping out of nowhere. He's pretty good. Paul Molitor. That says 1979. Topps card. Signed in blue pen. Yeah, we got to get that hockey going. I did get more hockey. When I lucked out, I walked in. Another dealer had them, and he was returning them to him because he couldn't sell them. So I picked up another 9 boxes of credentials and a case of... what was it? What is it? Hold on. Now you got my attention on that. Ingrained. I got another case of Ingrained. So that's awesome. But we got to get through this stature, which is awesome. I don't know why it's not full yet. Mike Nagy, Red Sox. Sorry, I bumped it. Red Sox. Alexander Michael picking up another one. And there is the authentication. That's 1971 card. And then Rick Ruschel of the Cubs. There you go. Blue Sharpie autograph. There it is. 1975. So the Cubs pick up another one. That is going to be Oscar. And this will be the last pack of the first box. I did get Paul Molitor. That's cool. Some of these older cards, I don't know all of them. There's Bob Boone from the Angels. That's not a bad one. Angels grabbing a Bob Boone autograph. That'd be Justin Large. 87. Champ Summers from the Tigers. That's cool. Who has the Tigers anyway? Ah, first one, Andrew. There you go, Andrew. That's from 82. There's the authentication part. We got Jody Davis of the Braves. That's going to Brett Ross. That's Black Sharpie. 89. Donruss. And then we've got a Jerry Martin. Royals. I think that's our first Royals one. And this. And that is Scott Tuck. Yeah, we got Dan Quisenberry in the other one, I remember. And a couple of other ones. This ain't bad. Billy Ripken. Oh, it would have been funny if it was the special bat version autograph. That's what he should have signed. There's 88 for the Orioles. That's Dan DeClercq. There's the authentication. Billy Ripken. And then we have a Fergie Jenkins from the Cubs. That's cool. It's off center a little bit. I wouldn't grade that one, but still pretty cool. Oscar Barrera getting it. And that is the authentication. It's a 1973 card. Followed by Rico Petrocelli of the Red Sox. That's cool. 1972 card. Red Sox going to Alexander Michael. I flipped around. Stop it. Not yet. I'm looking. I'm going to have to order that in. Well, yeah, the Phillies, you got Tug McGraw. I wouldn't be upset about getting Tug McGraw. Doug Sisk, Mets. Mets is AJ Gustavo. This is 1988. What am I doing? I'm like setting it down as I'm talking. There we go. And now we're into box 2. Alright, first card is going to the Rangers. John Butcher. So it's the second Rangers one. I think the first one started out that way as well. Matt Runyon's grabbing that one. There's the authentication. That's 1981. And Dave Stieb of the Blue Jays. Got one of his in the last one. That's cool. Diamond Kings, 82 Donruss. Blue Jays, that's going to be Stephen Wilkins. And then we have... Oh, you're sticking, come on. Rene Martin from the Giants. And that's Don Whalen. 84. And we've got Craig Worthington of the Orioles. Orioles are doing alright. Dan DeClercq. There's another authentication. 89. Actually, let me make a second pile while I'm early. That way I know which box they came out of. There's the Rangers. There we go. There we go. We have 2 piles over there. First box, second box. Second one is Atlee Hammaker of the Giants. And we've got an older card coming up. Don Whalen getting the Giant. Getting a bunch of Giants. We haven't gotten a Yankee yet. I only care about one Yankee really in this. There is Bob Del Greco of the Kansas City Athletics. And I happened to look that team up before. And it's the Oakland A's. I did a little research before the last one. So that's cool. That's going to go to... Where are they? Chris Pepple. There you go. You got a Bob Del Greco auto. From 1963. And then we have a Brewer for Nadeem. Andy Replogli. That's a tough one. Replogli, something like that. Replogel. 1979 card. Nadeem grabbing that one. And Doug Drabeck of the Pirates. There you go. That's a cool card. That's going to Vince. That's their second hit. And we got 4 packs left. All right. Okay, here we go. First one is Brett Butler of the Indians. Indians is going to be Travis Godsey. There's the authentication. That's a 1988 card. And then we have Darnell Coles of the Mariners. Fleer 90. And there is the authentication on that one. And Mariners would be... Where are the Mariners? There they are. Austin Lauer has the Mariners. And then we've got a Ken Patterson of the White Sox from Fleer 91. And that's going to Steve Barnhouse. There's the authentication. Ken Patterson. And there are doubles in this. There's a Dyer Miller of the Orioles again. And the Orioles was Dan DeClerc. Different box. We'll have doubles. And then we've got a Dodger. Bert Hooton. Signed in blue pen, it looks like. 1978 card. Dodgers is Brandon Bebout. Am I pronouncing that right, Brandon? Bebout? Is that how you... I'll make sure I'm not messing your name up. Jim Catt of the Twins. There you go. Twins getting on the board. Scott Kuck. 1963. And hey, here's another Frank Lucchesi auto. Manager of the Phillies. That one's authenticated 1972 card. Bob Surtek getting another one. That's cool. And our last one in that pack is Mark Davidson of the Twins. Twins getting another one. Scott Kuck getting a Twins card. I think they're up to 3 now, if I remember right. Authentication's there. Bebout. Alright, cool. Yeah, my name gets destroyed. I just laugh. I don't care. Stanton, Station, Staten. Staten. I don't know, whatever. There's Luis Aguayo, remember him? Philly's getting a lot in this one. 82. And that's Bob Surtek. And then we have a Jeff Reardon of the Mets from 81 Donruss. Going to AJ Gustavo. There's the authentication. Jeff Reardon. And Lee Lacy again. He likes to sign on the back. Dodgers. Brandon getting that one. I'm looking for a huge hit. That would be fun. What are we getting here? When I get down to this part, I'm like, the older cards are coming. Here we go. Bill Fahey. Padres. I think that's Stephen Delmo. I'm not Stephen Delmo. Wilkins. Yep. I think that's a double as well. Getting a couple doubles here. We had a few in the last one. And who's this? John Martin, Cardinals. Black Sharpie autograph over the facsimile auto. 82 tops. Cardinals grabbing that one. That is Steve Barnhouse. Then we got a Tom Howler. I think that's a double as well. For the Giants, Don Whalen. From 63. This box has a bunch of 63 in it. I think that's the third or fourth one. Not yet. Rico Petrozelli. There you go. I think that's a different version of the one. I think that's our second one, but I don't think that is the same card. That's 1971 for the Red Sox. And who is the Red Sox? Alexander Michael grabbing that one. And the Braves, Craig McMurtry. That's going to Brett Ross. Cool. 2 left. Plenty of time to get a big one. That's not opening. I'm not going to force it. There we go. That was easy. We have Ken Daly of the Braves from 84 Donruss. Going to Brett Ross. And then we've got John Keeley from the Tigers. Tigers is Andrew Seager. Oh, yeah, here. There's the authentication on both. And that's 93 tops. Thought that looked familiar. And we've got Dyer Miller. Mets now. He was Orioles. There's the authentication on that. 82. And Chicago Cubs. Carmen Fanzone. Cubs. And that's going to Oscar. The Mets was AJ Gustavo. And that is 74. And we go here. We've got another. Oh, nice one there. All right. Mark Fidrich from the Tigers. 79. There's the authentication. Tigers is Andrew. I think that's the third Tigers we've pulled. And then we've got our Yankee, Bob Lemon. There you go, Don. It's a manager. 82 Donruss. Bob Lemon's auto. That shows his years that he managed. That's cool. And then we've got Jerry McNertney of the Cardinals. And that's going to Steve Barnhouse. Well, get in there, will you? There's the authentication. That's 1971. Jerry McNertney. Yeah, I know. You want? We still got a pack left. It's not over. And then this one's going to the Indians. Corey Snyder. Prospect card. There's the authentication. I can't make that out. 86 Fleer. Corey Snyder. Travis Godsey getting that one. And we're down to our last pack. Here we go. They're playing games in the last two. There we go. I open it different. Okay. This is going to be a pain, but I'll do it anyway. There we go. That works. First card, Dan Plesac. Brewers. I think that's a double. That's going to Nadeem. Grabbing another one. There's the authentication. 90 tops. And then we have a Rick Shue of the Orioles. Going to Dan DeClerc. Authentication, that's 89 tops. Dan DeClerc getting that. Another Philly. Todd Froworth. I think that's a double. That's an 88. That's going to Bob Surtak. We've got a twin. Dave Meyer. Twins, that's going to, where are they? Down at the bottom, Scott Kuck. More twins in this round than the last one. And we have Danny Jackson of the Cubs. Donruss 92, Black Sharpie. Oscar Barrera getting that one. And hey, what do you know? We've got Paul Molitor again. Brewers, Nadeem getting two of them. Two Paul Molitor autos from 79. Tops. Not bad. And then we've got Mike Nagy, Red Sox pitcher. Alexander Michael, 71. I think that was a double as well. More doubles in this second box. And wrapping up with the Cubs, Rick Ruschel again. Interesting. Yeah, the first two that we didn't have that many of them. I think there was like 3 or 4. And this one seemed to have more like 10 doubles. Alright, cool. Let me recap them. Alright, I'll start with the first box so that you don't see the same cards again real quick. We got Doug Sisk of the Mets. Red Sox Rico Petrozelli. Fergie Jenkins of the Cubs. Billy Ripken of the Orioles. Jerry Martin of the Royals. Jody Davis of the Braves. Champ Summers of the Tigers. Yeah, thank you. You all right? Well, I'll find it. Bob Boone, Angels. See if they're willing to part with it. Rick Ruschel of the Cubs. We got Mike Nagy, Red Sox. Paul Molitor, Brewers. John Morris, Phillies. Rich Bordy, Cubs. Todd Froworth, Phillies. No Clue, Giants. I don't have a clue who that is. Dan Plesac, Brewers. Craig McMurtry, Braves. Fred Norman, Cardinals. Tom Haller, Giants. Mike Easler, Pirates. Bill Fahey, Padres. Lee Lacy, Dodgers. He likes to sign on the back of the card. Steve Henderson of the Mets. Ramon Aviles, Phillies. Rafael Ramirez, Astros. Frank Lucchesi, manager of the Phillies. Dean Chance, alright, to the Angels. You want to talk to Justin Large. He's got the Angels. Floyd Bannister, Astros. Yeah, it'd be possible. That's why I kept them in. Orioles. I wish they had a checklist for this. That's Dylan Miller, Dyer Miller of the Orioles, and then Chuck Carr of the Mets. Keith Comstock of the Mariners. Mark Davis, Padres. Tom Pagnozzi, Cardinals. John Urea, Cardinals. Who is that? Stu Miller, Orioles. Atlee Hammaker, Giants. Tom Howard, Padres. John Tudor, Red Sox. Toby Harrah, Indians. And Billy Sample of the Rangers. That's your first box. And your second box. Alright. There we go. I got him. Carefully there. Alright. We've got Rick Ruschel, Cubs. Mike Nagy, Red Sox. Paul Molitor, Brewers. Danny Jackson, Cubs. Dave Meyer, Twins. Todd Froworth, Phillies. Rick Shue, Orioles. Dan Plesac, Brewers. Corey Snyder, Indians. Jerry McNerney, Cardinals. Bob Lemon, Yankees. Mark Friedrich, Tigers. Carmen Fanzone, let me get a better. Cubs. Dyer Miller of the Mets. That keeps going in and out. John Keeley of the Tigers. There's the range I need. Ken Daly of the Braves. Craig McMurtry of the Braves. Rico Petrozelli, Red Sox. Tom Haller, Giants. John Martin, Cardinals. Bill Fahey, Padres. Lee Lacy, Dodgers. Jeff Reardon of the Mets. Luis Aguayo, Phillies. Yeah, it is pretty neat. Some of these are really old. Mark Davidson, Twins. I mean, I look back at it and go, I've seen these before. But, like, it's now 2020. Frank Lucchesi. Jim Catt, Twins. Lucchesi was the Phillies. Bert Hooton, Dodgers. Dyer Miller of the Orioles. Ken Patterson, White Sox. Darnell Coles, Mariners. Brett Butler of the Indians. Doug Drabek of the Pirates. That's cool. Andy Replogle, Brewers. Bob Del Greco. That'll go to the A's. That's a good one. Atlee Hammaker, Giants. John Butcher, Rangers. Dave Stieb, Blue Jays. Rennie Martin, Giants. And Craig Worthington of the Orioles. And that wraps us up. I will top load all those, separate them, and I'm packing away today, so you'll probably be seeing some tracking numbers coming. And Donruss Optic quarter case starts at 6 p.m. It'll just start. So pick your team. I think it's cheap. It's not that bad. And yeah, there's some hockey up, and Star Wars is very close. I think there's 6 filler spots, and that one breaks. I might be doing that this afternoon. So that masterwork is pretty cool. We're hunting a 40 autograph booklet. So that's what I'm kind of gunning for. So any interest in that, jump in. And yeah, there's not that. I think there's 28 filler spots left in the big hockey one for the first 12 boxes. Stature. So cool. I appreciate it, everybody. Have a great afternoon. I'll probably be seeing you a little bit later here. And we will see you. Have a good one.